afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from Comerica Park in Detroit. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Daniel Gossett, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the...
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average.
Tyler White will bat next. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result.
Next to bat for Toronto, Carlos Miranda comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jamison is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Tigers nothing. Leading off the inning, Theo Jamison, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Theo Jamison.
First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff. And I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And, guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine.
Digging in, Theo Jamison. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Theo Jamison.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging into bat next, the ever dangerous Juan Soto. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jamison giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 2-1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Theo Jamison.
The right fielder, Theo Jamison.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. Smith gloves it, and he'll take it to the bag. And now the Toronto #4 hitter, Dominic Smith. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Dominic.
1 out, nobody on. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Jameson is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. Ready for another shot now. Theo Jameson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Royer stands at second with no outs.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts this.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
5-2 the final today. Toronto jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Michael Kopech earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Number 52 closes the door for the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Live and on the air from the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit, Michigan. This evening, an exciting pairing of wild card contenders between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. Oscar Sanchez looks to gain ground in the race for an AL batting title right after this. Chris Costa will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. The 0-2. Now here's a ball hit high and deep is straight away right field. And this will bang up against the wall. As he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving.
So coming to the plate, Theo Jameson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on the attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them. Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Number 2 onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on.
Digging in, Theo Jameson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 1-0 delivery. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Walker is under it. 1 away. Stepping into the box, number 62. And their runners at the corners now. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air out to right. Moving under it, Jameson. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Indians lead it 4-2. Digging in, Theo Jameson.
The right fielder, number 50, Theo Jameson.
First pitch of the at-bat.
D-Rock.
And this one's in the dirt. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now, Theo Jameson 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's a pop-up now. Hernandez waits on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Theo Jameson, and he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
That's the ball.
Outside 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Hernandez is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
7-5 tonight's final. Detroit wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Wade Alvarado claims the win out of the pen, his first. John Alvarado records the save, his 37th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday Night Baseball brings us to Comerica Park in downtown Detroit. This evening, an exciting pairing of wild card contenders between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. As October draws nearer, the race for the postseason intensifies. A pivotal game for 2 division rivals. Next, Lance McCullers is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, Lance McCullers might have the best right-handed breaking ball in the game of baseball. Has the kind of hard slider that he could throw 4 or 5 times in a row and still get swings and misses. Good fastball, too.
Ready now, Theo Jamison, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jamison.
Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. From the stretch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. Come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Royer stands at first with 1 out. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Runners on first with 1 down. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Walker is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's hitting over .330 on the season, and when you think about that, that's basically 1 hit every 3rd at bat. That's the type of guy you want in your lineup, because you know every day he's going to come ready and he's going to produce.
Now batting, Justin Williams, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jamison is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Indians leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Settling in now, Oscar Sanchez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sanchez.
Ready with the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Jameson racing back. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Indians have come back to tie things at 3.
Yeah, one pitch ago, he was pitching a shutout and feeling pretty good about himself. Then a 3-run bomb to tie it up. That will change your mood pretty quick. We'll see if he can regroup and get out of this inning.
Now at the plate, Theo Jameson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder, Theo Jameson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
Ball.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 1-2. And another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Popped him up. Ochoa has a play. 1 down. And with 1 away, time for a look at our current standings, and you can see that these guys enter play down by just 2 games in the division race. Ready for another chance? Theo Jameson,
right
third trip to the plate for him here tonight.
Theo
0 for 2 at this point.
Jameson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. I'll tell you, these guys seem well aware that this is a must-win situation for both of them. They know they're not going to have the luxury of falling back on a wild card berth.
You know, D-Row, the schedule's starting to wind down, and this one is a tight one so far. This one could go either way.
And we shouldn't expect anything different. These have been 2 of the best teams in the league for the entire season, and nothing has changed tonight. It's nail-biting time. Somebody has got to step up with a big knock.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Now in the box, Justin Williams. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Skied into straightaway right. Jameson has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Theo Jameson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Nick one's under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Oscar Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ochoa is off at first with 2 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jameson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Nothing in the Cleveland 9th. It's last chance time for the Tigers. They'll be chasing 2. It's 5-3. Coming to the plate now,
The right fielder,
Jamison.
number 50, Theo Jamison.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Comes set. The 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Down in order go the Tigers. This ball game still tied 5-all. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Wade Alvarado gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.